Hello? Don't hang up. Victor.
Ben, just listen. There's something happening to you. And it's only gonna get worse.
Elliot, I'm going to start with you. Being Canadian, having this show over these years, filming here in Toronto, in the surrounding areas, what did it mean to you to be able to work on this in your country?
Oh my God, it was the best. I always love to film in Toronto. It's one of my favorite places. So, gosh, getting to have 4 seasons of this show, which meant spending basically half the year for many years in Toronto, was an absolute dream. So, filming there was so amazing. Our crew was so incredible. And then also downtime-wise, I love Toronto. So, yeah, it was awesome.
It's so interesting because I moved to LA, and like 3 months later I booked this job, and then I for a very long time actually spent more time in Toronto than I did in Los Angeles. So Toronto really became like a second home.
There was so much that your characters went through. So is there a particular moment that is close to your heart that stands out for you?
I think as a whole, season 2 was really is really important to me, to be able to go on Allison's journey, just as an actor, but also as Emmy, the human being, and a Black woman in this industry, and just the lessons that I learned from her, having to just prepare for that season and to just have a better understanding, to even try to imagine some of the scenarios, the real life scenarios that Allison moved through.
I feel similarly about season 2, actually. I think for me, and like Victor at that time, for example, like that was the first time he was falling in love, and I really loved doing the Sissy and Victor storyline with Marin Ireland, who's just, such an incredible actor, and that meant so much to me.
Who's Victor?
I am. It's who I've always been.
And of course, Victor in the beginning of season 3, and coming out as trans, and of course, I will never forget that.
There is that final scene where you all are in that circle holding hands, and it's the end for the Umbrella Academy. What were you feeling? What were you thinking in that moment?
It was heartbreaking. That was like intentionally on the schedule as our last day together as a cast. The pages were withheld from us, so we also didn't really know the ending until like a day or two before. A lot of what you're seeing on camera was very like genuine heartbreak and sadness and like true goodbyes, because we did the last take and Steve was like, that's a series wrap on Elliot and Emmy and Tom and Robert and Aiden and Ritu and David, and it was the crew standing around clapping. It was gut-wrenching. It was like really a goodbye in a way. So it was devastating.